So on the level of comfortability, where do you lean towards comfort instead of leaning towards pain and discomfort? We know that on the other side of pain, on the other side of difficult conversations, on the other side of difficult situations, on the other side, that's where all the breakthroughs are. That's where the next level exists. You know, it was funny, Matt and Gwen, they reached out over the weekend and they were saying that it's just amazing to see everything falling into place. Like they're kind of like sitting back. It's almost like a third person perspective. They're just seeing the right people come in, the right situations happen, the right everything is happening. I can also, right now live, go back 6 months ago when they were sending us panic messages. Nothing's working. We're trying to figure this out. This happened, this happened, this happened. What do we do here? What do we do there? They were on fire.
Gwen's smiling and nodding. She's like, yep.
Right? So I invite all of you to consider that when you're intentional with your time and when you lean in to do the boring things every single day, you're building a foundation that will take you to the next level. So when we look at our calendar, and I'm going to share this from personal experience, this is what we do, right? We outline and plan our days, our weeks, our months, our quarters, and our year based on success in the following categories. Number one, faith. Number two, family. And family includes your spouse first, then your kiddos. Because we know that if the marriage falls apart, the kiddos suffer. Spouse first, then kiddos. Number three, fitness. Fitness is vitally important because if you can't show up healthy, if you can't show up with energy and vigor to go and crush the day, it's going to feel 10 times harder. Fitness includes exercise and nutrition. Those are the two parts. Finances. Are you being intentional? There's two parts to this. Number one is check your calendar and use it wisely. So write down calendar. The second part of finances is working on your business, which includes learning new things. Are you going to events? Are you reading books? Are you learning new things? So faith, what do we do with faith? Pray, read our Bible. If you're not a person of faith, we that's fine. Totally respect that. If you have questions about it, reach out. But I do encourage you to take some time to meditate and to get clear, right? You have to have that time. And when you look at somebody's calendar, you can tell instantly what they're prioritizing. If they have nothing on their calendar, and I might be talking to you, you might look at your calendar and it's like super incomplete and not really filled out. Well, I invite you to consider that you're just kind of taking advantage of the time that's been given to you. You might be kind of coasting along. You're plateauing. And after a while, that gets old. But if you look at your calendar right now and you see areas that you take for granted, like every morning you're scrolling instead of going to the gym, or when the kids get home, you're on Facebook instead of hanging out with them. There are opportunities to have time scheduled. I would look for 30-minute increments and look at your calendar and see where you can squeeze in those things. Faith, family, fitness, finances, and then I would say as a bonus, fun. We're using all F words. Fun.
I was going to say something was like F your life, but don't say that.
No. F up your life. Fun. We're talking about fun.
Fun.
And that's important to have fun as well. So fun can be dual purposed. Can you have fun? I'm gonna quiz you guys here. Let's put on our creative hats, right? Can you have fun working on your business with your spouse or with your kids present? I see some of you guys will paint your campuses blue and you'll do it together and you make it like a painting party and you're having fun together and you're growing the business together. There are ways to dual purpose your time. But phase one with your calendar, you have to have everything written on it and do it consistently.
Well, here's the thing. If you don't have the first four on there, then fun can't exist because you're just going to be stressed out all the time.
Mm-hmm. And after a long time of stress, you slow down, you burn out.
You can't do it anymore.
You start to create excuses. You start to believe lies of the enemy, like you don't got it anymore as an owner. Like you lost the it factor. You lost that drive, that motivation. You start seeking external motivation to even get the day done. You start making poor hiring decisions out of convenience because you're just being lazy about it.
Can I go back to the first topic since you're talking about hiring decisions?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to the ratios thing, and I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit. So if you heard what we were saying about maximizing your ratios and you're like, yeah, but what I personally like is the number that you're setting as the ratio for your school only what you believe that you are capable of. And so therefore, that's what you have set in there, because I do know that we have had some conversation with members over the years and they're like, my own max is 1 to 8. I cannot do more than 1 to 8. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the quality. And I'm like, consider that there are other people that can be better at you than handling more kids than what you are capable of. And that's the goal, is you want to hire people that are better than you at those things. So then that way you don't have to do it and then you don't have to worry about it. But if your max is 8 kids and you're going to set the bar to 6 kids, and now you're like paying out the wazoo for payroll when you live in a state that's a much higher ratio. So I just want you to just challenge yourself if you have that little voice that's going, oh, but I can only handle 8 kids or 10 kids or 15 kids, but my ratio is 25 kids.
Go big.
Go big. Hire somebody better.
Yeah, we've already ran the 4-minute mile for you. Like
Yep.
We've shown you that it's possible, and we've helped hundreds of people do the same thing. So just trust that it works, because it does. You can see the success. You can see the progress.